Hello and welcome to Right Revelations with me, Roxanna Wright, where we talk about news events happening all over the world which is rarely shown in the UK mainstream media. This week we're going to be talking about G7 and their recent annual meeting, which even though it is shown in the media, it is being almost pushed aside by the Euros and also the restrictions lifting in the UK. So I thought let's talk about it today, also because it's very current. Their annual meeting was only a few days ago if you watch this when this has come out. So I decided let's talk about what they spoke about and what it is in general. Now, what is the G7? The G7 is an intergovernmental political forum consisting of Germany, Italy, France, Canada, the UK, USA and Japan. The reason it is these 7 members is because they are the biggest IMF advanced economies in the world and also the wealthiest liberal democrats. In 2018, it was founded that they make up for 60% of the global net wealth. Other countries are invited as guests on their annual meetings. There was a renowned guest of Russia from 1997 to 2014. And in this year's annual meeting, their guests consist of EU representatives, Australia, South Africa, South Korea and India. The presidency of the G7 changes every single year, and this year it was the UK. So the annual meeting was hosted in the UK in Cornwall from the 11th of June till the 13th of June. Now, one of the main focuses of the G7 summit is geopolitical threats all across the world. They have agreed on calling out Russia for the build-up of troops outside of Ukraine's border. They've also agreed to commit to future support of Afghan's government and also progress on the peace process. Furthermore, they are thinking of taking measures for Myanmar if their military refuse to change course. And they're thinking of approaching China about the human right abuse in Xinjiang, which I did do a video on a few months ago, if you don't know the context of that. However, from this summit, China has come out and accused the summit of slander. However, this is very, very new, and I might do a video, and it's a whole nother story. I might do a video of this in the future, but at the moment, just maybe watch it progress and over the next few days or weeks, if anything is done from this accusation. But that is the geopolitical threats. Furthermore, the G7 summit have committed to support a more sustainable recovery from COVID-19 and help the countries which are hit hardest through the pandemic. They also want to increase access to vaccines worldwide. Also, other sustainable actions were talked about in the summit. This includes upping the finances in countries which need helping adapting to climate change. Furthermore, increasing health and safety for people which are at risk of climate disasters. This includes early action and being more prepared. Furthermore, they have more ambitious targets for women's education worldwide, and they all agreed on a new famine prevention and humanitarian crisis agreement. Furthermore, in the annual meeting which took place on the 11th to the 13th of June this year in the UK, Boris Johnson, the host, did talk about the COP26 summit, which is later this year, also hosted in the UK, which will basically galvanise global action on fighting climate change, because the G7 countries make up for 20% of global carbon emissions. And thankfully, they are recognising that the action needs to start with them, as they are such a massive factor of climate change. And hopefully we can see some changes in the future and climate change can slow down. So yeah, it's all looking very positive, and hopefully the G7 do keep to their commitments and keep to their promises, and we can see some progress in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I did go through it really fast and really brief. So if you do want to do further readings, please look at my sources. I really emphasise that you do that because it is a really massive, important thing. Thank you so much.